Students at a school in Winnipeg are watching a lot of television these days, but there's a lesson here. They're watching the Olympics. It's not just a lesson in sport, but what about geography, social studies, even math? As Lauren McNabb shows us, the games are being integrated into the curriculum.
How many silver do we have, Ravjot? 2.
It's rare to see all hands go up for a math question.
Because we colored in 2 squares.
But what this grade 2 Winnipeg class is learning to count, and cut out for that matter.
Perfect. So how many medals do we have in total now? 7.
Is a point of pride.
It's doing really great.
Just a few days into the games and there's a classroom full of budding Olympians.
Skeleton and snowboarding. When they play hockey.
What's your favorite sport?
Speed skating.
How come?
Because I love running and it goes super fast.
Quickly learning colors, time zones, and bar graphs.
It's not just straight sit down and do your math. 1 + 1 is 2. Like, this is kind of looking at it in a different way.
Think about all the athletes.
Down the hall, downhill skiing helps with decimals. For the older grades, there are discussions on politics and, if necessary, terrorism too.
You hear about countries fighting all the time and people not liking each other, but this is one of those that show us that multiculturalism brings it all together.
Bring their own unique backgrounds together.
Being in a classroom with a lot of kids that aren't originally from here, it's trying to build them up and be excited about being in Canada as well.
Unless they're learning about the weather.
And I wish I was in Russia.
How come?
Because it's warm there.
Sochi, 35 degrees warmer than Winnipeg. So cold in Manitoba, recess every day for the last month has been indoors.
When they're not allowed to go outside and get their energy burned off, it's kind of putting a damper on the classroom experience.
Which is why she encourages them to get out of their seats for these moments.
And we can cheer because we have another gold and another silver. Yeah!
A little exercise and a little inspiration.
Yeah, we can be anything we want.
That could perhaps lead this class to the top of the podium in about 12 years' time. Lauren McNabb, Global News, Winnipeg.